So welcome to Digital System Design subject, Module 2, that is Analysis and Design of Combinational Logic, Session 10. Okay, so in the previous class, so we have seen different adders and subtractors, means cascaded full adders and carry look ahead adder and BCD adders. So different adder circuits and adder as a subtractor and adder bar means the same circuit which will act as adder and subtractor both based on the control line. Okay, so all these things we have seen in the previous session. So today we will start with the binary comparators. Okay, so basically, so what is comparator? So comparator is a one circuit so which will compare the two things. Okay, so in digital system, so whatever the inputs what we are considering here, so that is in binary values. Okay, so because of that the comparator, the circuit, so which will compare the two binary values here. Okay, so that binary values, it can be 1 bit, it can be 2 bit. So as we are the seeing here, so it can be 1 bit, 2 bit or 4 bit. Okay, so depending upon our means depending upon our requirement, so we can use the different comparators. Okay, so let us start with the 1 bit comparator here. So what you mean by 1 bit comparator? So here 1 bit comparator in the sense, so we have we are seeing the truth table here. So this is the truth table. Okay, so in the truth table we are seeing here in the truth table we are seeing two inputs A and B. Okay, so A and B we are calling this as single bit because, or 1 bit, because A is 1 bit and B is 1 bit. You can see here A0, B0 and A0, B1, A1, B0 and A1, B1. Okay, so as A and B individually are single bit, so the comparator will compare A and B and give the result as A equal to B, A greater than B, A less than B. Okay, so if the inputs are 0 0 means A0 B0, that is A equal to B, so this will be 1 and other will be 0. If you take 0 1, 0 1 means it is nothing but A less than B, so third bit will be 1, and 1 0, 1 0 means A greater than B, and again 1 1 means both are equal, A equal to B is 1 and other will be 0. Okay, so like this the 1 bit comparator to table what we can give here. Okay, and with respect to that the Boolean equation, so as it is the straightforward, okay, as it is straightforward, A equal to B, so the A equal to B output values, it is exactly matching with the XOR gate truth table. Okay, so as it is matching with exactly the truth table, XOR truth table, sorry not XOR, okay, XOR truth table, so that we can give Boolean expression as A XOR B whole dash or A bar B bar plus AB. Okay, so XOR is 0 1 1 0, XNOR is 0 1 0 0 1. Okay, so similarly if you take A greater than B, okay, if you take A greater than B, so that is 1 in the case of only AB bar, so that they have written as AB bar. If you take A less than B, that is 1 only when A bar B, so that is A bar B is written. Okay, so like this, so truth table for 1 bit comparator is given here, and with respect to that the Boolean equation, and based on Boolean equation you can write the logic circuit as A, if A and B are inputs and A equal to B is XNOR and A greater than B is A B bar. Okay, so this is A is directly here and B bar is here, and A B bar is A greater than B and A bar B, so A bar and B directly, that is going to AND gate, and this is A less than B. Okay, so this is with respect to the 1 bit comparator. So 1 bit comparator to table, logic circuit and Boolean equation. Okay, so next after 1 bit comparator we'll go for the 2 bit comparator. So what it means here, So 2-bit comparator is nothing but A is of 2 bits and B is of 2 bits here. Means 0000 and 0001, 0010 and 0011. So 1 we are keeping constant, A we are keeping constant as 00 and we are varying B, that is 0001, 10, 11. After that again change A 01, again keep all combinations of B. Okay, so like this all the combinations we have taken for A and B, and with respect to that the results are given. Okay, for example, if you take this pattern, okay, you can 0 1 and 1 0. Okay, 0 1 means if you take in decimal, 0 1 means 1, 1 0 means 2, so A is less than B, so the last bit is 1. Okay, if you take 1 1 and 0 0, okay, so here 3 and 0, so A is greater than B, the second bit is 1 here. So if you take the last combination, both are 1 1, so A greater than B is 1 and others are 0. Okay, so like this, so this is the truth table for the 2-bit comparator. Okay, there are 2 inputs A and B, each of the 2 bits here, and outputs are as usual the 3 outputs, that is A equal to B, A greater than B and A less than B. Okay, so now by using the K-map, by using the K-map we want to reduce the Boolean equation. So if you don't reduce, okay, if you don't reduce the Boolean equation, then it will be for A equal to B 1, 2, the mean terms. So 3 mean terms are there. Okay, so whenever both are 0 0 and 1 0 1 0 and 1 1 1 1 means all equal values. Okay, similarly for A greater than B, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, 6 mean terms, and for A less than B 1 2 3 and 4 mean terms. Okay, so without K-map, so directly we can write also, but it will take more the variables or more expressions it will take. Okay, so more mean terms, what you can say. So to avoid that, to reduce the mean terms, so we need to use the means the different techniques like K-map or Quine-McCluskey. So based on the variables, input variables, we'll use that. So here we'll use the K-map, as it is only the 2 variable, so we are using the K-map here. Okay, 2 variable in the sense, so totally if you consider the binary values, A is 2 bits, B is 2 bits, it is totally the 4 bits here. Okay, so based on the truth table values, okay, based on the truth table values, we are putting the mean terms on the truth table. So as we know, for 0 0 A equal to B, we have the 4 mean terms, so 1 2 3 4 we have put, and for A greater than B, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 we have written, and for A less than B 1 2 3 4 5 6 we have written. Okay, so 4, yeah, 4 5 and 6, and here 4 and here again 6. Okay, so now after putting the ones onto the K-map, so we need to group that one, okay, to the adjacent cell. So here each are 1 1 on the separate block, separate cell. So in the corner we can't group, so only we can group in the vertical and horizontal lines. Okay, so as we can't group these things, okay, so the same equation, we can't reduce this one, the same equation will come. If you come to the A greater than B, so we can group into 4 here, and we can group into 2, and we can group into this one and this one. Okay, means this is loop 1, loop 2 and loop 3, only 3 equations will come, okay, instead of 6. So first in the K-map, as we know, we need to try for group 16, okay, then we need to try for group 8, then 4 and then 2. Okay, the priority is first 16, then 8, then 4 and then 2. Okay, so here 4 is possible and 2 are possible, that we have done. And similarly in the third A less than B, here also one 4 group is there, one 2 group is there, and one more 2 group is there. Okay, so here also 3 what is it, here also the 3 groups are there. Okay, so like this we can reduce the, like this we can reduce the Boolean equations, Boolean variables. Okay, so after doing this the K map work. Okay, so initially before the K map, by the minterm it was like this, the 4 minterms and 6 minterms and again 6 minterms for the A less than B. Okay, so after applying the K map, so it has reduced to here one term. As I told earlier, for A equal to B, for A equal to B we can't reduce because we can't map the values, as it is not as it is no adjacent cells are there, so it will become as it is. But if you compare A greater than B and A less than B, these two, and those are reduced to, instead of 6 minterms it is means the variables, okay, expressions, there are 3 expressions here and there are 3 expressions here. Okay, so it can reduced instead of 6 here, okay, it is reduced to 3 and 3. So this is how the expressions can be reduced through the K map. Okay, of the, means here we have seen the comparator circuit. Okay, so why, what is the advantage here is, so why we will reduce. Okay, so why we will reduce these equations is, while implementing the Boolean equation, if there are more expressions are there, then more gates we need to use. Okay, the circuit will be larger. To reduce that, to reduce the area, to increase the speed and to reduce the complexity. Okay, so we need to reduce the Boolean equations here. So after seeing the 2-bit comparator and the 1-bit comparator, okay, let us move on to the 4-bit iterative comparator. So what do you mean by iterative here? Okay, so this is 4-bit comparator only. The one term is we call as iterative. So what is iterative here? So in the previous while seeing the cascaded full adder, so we have seen the 4 blocks of adders, it is connected like this, ripple carry adder. Okay, the addition of the carry is connected to next block, again carry is connected next block and like this. Okay, so this we call as a cascaded full adder. And similarly that also called as the iterative adder, means the same operation, okay, it will be repetitive. Okay, again this is same operation full adder, again here for same full adder, same full adder, same full adder, but it is a iterative operation and it is a sequential. Iterative operation and it is a sequential. Okay, so here also, so whatever the iterative what we are calling here, okay, so this is the 1-bit comparator here. Okay, so here this is 1-bit comparator, 1-bit comparator, 1-bit comparator, 1-bit comparator. Okay, so by combining cascading 4 1-bit comparator, we are implementing the 4-bit comparator here. Okay, so this individual is 1-bit comparator because we are applying A naught here and B naught here. So if the example as it means, if it is 1011 and 011, okay, if there are 2 values like A and B, okay, like A and B, the first A naught and B naught will be applied to the first comparator, the second pair will apply to the second comparator, third comparator and fourth comparator. So like this the 4-bit value will be compared on the each 1-bit comparator. Okay, so as it is compared with 1-bit comparator here, so we need to see, so what is this SO1, SO10, SO20, SI10, SI20. So basically these are the secondary inputs and secondary outputs. SO means secondary outputs and SI, so that is actually I, so secondary input. Okay, so primary inputs are this A and B, so this we call as primary input and SO are secondary output and this is secondary input. Okay, so initially for first comparator, the secondary inputs will be connected to ground. Okay, the secondary input will be connected to ground for the initial comparator, and the next comparator, whatever generated secondary outputs are there, so that will act as secondary input for the next comparator here. Okay, so what will happen, the each comparator cell will compare the 1 bit values A0 and B0 and generate the secondary output, and it will be act as secondary input for next comparator. So like this, the fourth comparator will give secondary outputs. Okay, so based on that, okay, again there is a some decoding logic. Okay, we will see what is the decoding logic later. So that decoding logic will generate the final the value, that is what is the result for the 4 bit, okay, the 4 bit comparator here. Okay, so this is what the connection or block diagram, okay, that is 4 bit iterative comparator. Okay, so let's move on to the next. So the 4 bit comparator block diagram we are seeing, but here the design, how it will the design, what it depends upon. So for the design, initially we are considering, we need to assume that we need to give the values for secondary inputs, like for example, okay, the secondary input or output, if it is 0 0, then it is A equal to B. If it is 0 1, then it is A greater than B. If it is 1 1, A less than B. Okay, so what we need to assume here, assume in the sense, yeah, while designing what we are considering, if it is 0 0 input or output, if it is 0 0, then it is A equal to B. If it is 0 1, then it is A greater than B. If it is 1 1, it is A less than B. Again, means whenever it is 0 0, it is A equal to B. Okay, and if it is here one combination is left here, 1 0. Okay, you can see here 1 0 combination. If it is 1 0, then it is don't care. So as we see here, okay, for 1 0 combination, it is don't care, we are not considering that one. Okay, so by assuming these this table, okay, this we need to remember properly. By assuming this table, okay, we are designing here, okay, the truth table, okay, what we are saying here, modified truth table for the single cell binary comparator. So whatever the truth table what we are seeing here, that is 1 bit comparator cell. So as there are 4 cells for 4 bit comparator, okay, so 1 bit comparator truth table is given here. So if you see 1 bit comparator, what are the things are inputs and outputs there? This is A0 and B0. Okay, secondary input 0, secondary input 1, and secondary output 1, and secondary output 2. Okay, so this is the structure of the 1 bit comparator cell. Okay, in that case, so if you see this truth table, the present condition, if the present condition is this, then what will be the next condition? Okay, so if present condition is this, what will be the next condition? The present condition is in the sense the secondary input here. Okay, if the secondary input is 0 0, means if the previous one is A equal to B, then secondary input will be, means the secondary output of the previous cell will act as secondary input. So if A equal to B, then it will be 0 0. If A is greater than B, then it will be 0 1. If A is less than B, it will be 1 1. Okay, so like this, okay, so like this, the what is present, the condition will be there. If the present condition is, okay, if the present condition is like this, okay, the next condition will be, if it is, let us take so okay, sorry, once again we can see this one. Okay, if the secondary input is 0 0, let us take this as 0 0, secondary input is 0 0, but present AB, what we are calling as present AB. Okay, if the present AB is So that is the previous, you leave it. That present AB, suppose if it is value is 1 0, means A is 1 and B is 0. Okay, so if it is 1 0, then you can see here next condition, the primary inputs A, J and BJ, that is nothing but this. If AB values are this, then secondary outputs will be what we have seeing here. Okay, for example, now S secondary input is 0 0. Secondary input is 0 0 and the present, the value of AB, AJ, BJ, the present pair is 1 0. 1 0 means it will come this one. If it is 1 0, the next state will be 0 1. The next state will be 0 1. So 0 1 in the sense, what is this? You can see here 0 1 secondary output. 0 1 in the sense A greater than B. If you see here 1 and 0, A greater than B. Are you getting here? So if the whatever may be the previous bits, and if the present bit is 1 0, if present bit is 1 0 AB and the particular this table, the output is for 0 0, it is 0 1. 0 1 in the sense A greater than B. So A is 1, B is 0. This particular comparator for these pair, A is greater than B. It will, the output will be 0 and 1. So 0 1 means A greater than B. Similarly, if the input is 0 1, if the secondary input is 0 1, but AB value is 1 1. If the AB value is 1 and input is 0 1, input 0 1 means this table 0 1, and here if it is both are 1 1 and here it is 0 1. So 0 1 is input combination, the previous one. Okay, yeah. If the present is input is 0 1, okay, means the secondary input is 0 1, but actual the primary input is 1 1, A 1 and B 1. If both are equal, what is the next state? Next state is 0 1. 0 1 in the sense again A greater than B. Because why it will give A greater than B is, so previous thing is A greater than B. Previous bit is A greater than B. Present is A equal to B. So as it is A equal to B, it will transfer the previous to next. Because the previous bit is A greater than B. Present is same, equal. For example, it is like 0 0 and 0 1 is A greater than B. Yeah, it is like this. Okay, if the value is like this, okay, so the present state is A greater than B, this pair, but next pair is 0 0. If it is like this, what is the total result? A greater than B only. What is the total result? If it is A and if it is B, that is, if you take value, this is 1 and it is 0. So 1 is greater than B, A greater than B. The code is 0 1. That's what the 0 1 it is giving here. Okay, means if it is the previous is A greater than B or A less than B, okay, the previous is either A greater than B or A less than B. If the present value is 0 0, same, then the next value will be whatever the previous is there, it will continue. Okay, so whatever the previous is there, it will continue. So this is what the truth table for the 1-bit comparator cell. Similarly, there are 4-bit comparator cell are, all these cells are working like this. Okay, so this will be more clear when you take all the values. You need to take one example like 1011 and 011. Okay, so total is if you see, the total result is A greater than B. So we need to take first pair. Okay, the secondary, the first is the secondary input will be 0 0. Let us take for first cell, secondary input will be 0 0 and the primary input is 1 1. If the primary input is 1 1, okay, what will be the secondary output? Secondary output will be, if the input is 1 1, the secondary input will be what? 1 1, because yeah, secondary input at present is 0 0. 0 0, and yeah, sorry, okay, we can say 1 1 and 0 1 1. Okay, secondary input present let us take as 0 0. Secondary inputs take as 0 0, first cell. Okay, and input is 1 1. This pair input is 1 1. If the input is 1 1 and the secondary output is 0 0, because as both the inputs are 0 0, okay, it will, the secondary output also it will be 0 0 only. Again second input is 0 0, again next pair is 1 1, again the secondary output will be 0 0. Again if you come to the third year, the input is 0 0, but primary input is 0 1. 0 1 means this cell, the output is 1 1. Sorry, input is 0 1, yeah, input is 0 1 and present input is 0 0, output is 1 1. Yeah, what is 1 1 here? 1 1 is a less than b. So 0 and 1, a less than b. So if you take 0 1 1 and 1 1 1, if you take this value 3 bits, at present 3 bits are compared, so 3 is less than 7. Okay, it is giving us 7. So now the present input will be, for the last one, the present, the secondary input is 1 1 and the input is 1 0, that is this column input is 1 0. Okay, so what will be the result here? What will be the result? 0 1. Okay, 0 1, because for the fourth comparator the secondary input is 1 1, because the previous is 1 1, second input is 1 and the main input is 1 0, main input is 1 0 and output is 0 1. 0 1 in the sense a greater than b. Okay, so finally for 1 0 1 1 and 0 1 1, so finally we are getting a greater than b, which is matching with the value here. Okay, so this is how the iterative 4-bit comparator will work now. Okay, the same thing for this comparator, we need to put the K-map. So K-map here, what we need to put is, there are two outputs here, S02 and S01. Okay, so how we need to take the values here? For S02, these are the values. So totally how many values? 16 values. For S02, 16 values. What are the inputs here? AB is in, when AB is 0 0 and SI2 and SI1 is 0 0, this is the value. When AB is 0 1, okay, and if these values, this is output. When AB is 1 0, vary this, these are the values. When AB is 1 1, if particular these values, these are the outputs. So like this, there are two outputs here. Okay, so one is S02, okay, one is S01. So based on that, so wherever x is there, we are putting don't care here. Okay, instead of x, they have put d, that is don't care. Okay, so by putting all these values for S01 and S02, okay, so we are having the, after mapping all those things, we are getting the values for Boolean equation, the reduced Boolean equation. S02 like this and S01 is like this. Okay, so these are a reduced form of Boolean equations for the SO2 and SO1, that is secondary output. Okay, so after applying the K-map, okay, after applying the K-map, the next one is for 1-bit comparator cell. Okay, so this is regarding the all 4-bit means for 1-bit comparator, this is for 1-bit comparator cell only. For 1-bit comparator cell, what are the output Boolean equations? Okay, so now the same thing, by taking the Boolean equation, if you want to realize the circuit, so for SO2, this is the circuit. For SO1, and this is the circuit. Okay, this is for SO2 and this is for SO1. Okay, so for SO1, the whatever the Boolean equation we have seen previously, the same thing we realized using the basic gates, means that is XOR and OR and NOT gates. Okay, after implementing, the circuit is looks like this. Okay, so how to implement all those things we have seen very first the initial classes. Okay, so for example, if it is A bar B, okay, so take A and B take A and B. A bar means use NOT gate, and B take as it is and give to the AND gate. So that will become A bar B. Okay. Similarly, like A bar B and S1 to A bar. So all those things. Okay. So for output is S0 to S01, and inputs are AB and SI to SI1. Secondary inputs and primary inputs. This is secondary inputs, and here it is primary inputs, and these are secondary outputs. Okay. So this is for the iterative means comparator cell. If you see the last means decoder, there is one more circuit. Okay. So as we have seen in the block diagram, so comparator cell we have seen up to till for the comparator we have seen the circuit. But what about this decode logic? So this decode logic is nothing but, okay, so this is the decode logic, means for that decode logic the last secondary outputs will act as inputs, and outputs are the main outputs, that is primary outputs are A equal to B, and okay, so primary outputs are A equal to B, A greater than B, A less than B. Okay, so if the primary output is 0 0, then A equal to B, primary output is 0 1, A greater than B, primary output is 1 1, that is A less than B. Okay, primary output is 1 0, that is don't care. Okay, so whatever we assumed initially, so that will be the last final decode logic will be there. Okay, so after seeing the comparator, this is a 4-bit comparator. So 1-bit comparator cell truth table, and these are the equation, and this is a circuit, and this is the decode logic circuit means truth table, and for the decode logic circuit is like this for decoding logic. Okay, so by now we have the circuit for each comparator cell, that will be same for all 4-bit comparator 4-bit cell, and this is the decoder circuit for the decode logic. Okay, so now we have all the circuits for all the blocks. Okay, after seeing all those things, then the same thing, okay, the whatever the circuit is, individual circuit is there, the same thing it is implemented in the one particular IC that we call as the 4-bit the comparator, that is IC name is 74LS85. So we call as 7485. So LS is low Schottky, that is the family, what the TTL family, so what it will made up of. Okay, so here the 4-bit comparator, we have P input as 4 bits, Q as 4 bits, and outputs are A greater than B, A equal B, and A less than B. Okay, 3 outputs, and here 4 inputs and 4 inputs, and one the different thing what we are saying here, there is one more 3 inputs are there, A less than B, A equal to A greater than. So this will be used only when we are cascading this IC. Suppose if you want to compare some 8-bit comparator or a 16-bit comparator by using these ICs, the previous output, okay, the previous IC output we can connect to this one. If it is not there, we can take it as 0 0 0. Okay, so it will not be considered. If it is only single, we will not consider these values. If it is in the cascading, we will use these values as a input and apply for next one. Okay, so this is the symbol for the 7485 comparator. We need to give 4 inputs here, 4 inputs here. The result of that is we will get as 3 outputs, A greater than B, less than, and greater than B. Okay, so this is symbol for 7485, and the circuit for that is given here. Okay, so by combining all the circuit, okay, and this is, and after applying all those reduction and all those means by using postulates and some different techniques like K-map or Quine-McCluskey. Okay, so after applying all those the final, the compact circuit, so what the IC has is this one. Okay, so this is the circuit what we have. So here we have A3 B3, A2 B2, A1 B1, and A0 B0, and these 3 are inputs when we are cascading, and these 3 are the outputs here. Okay, so finally, so this circuit will be inside the IC. Okay, so here today we have completed we have learned about the comparator. So what is the comparator, okay, and how many types are there, 1 bit, 2 bit and 4 bit, and what is the circuit for 1 bit comparator and 2 bit comparators. And by using the K-map we have reduced and we have seen the circuit, and we have seen iterative comparator and individual the circuit and truth table for the comparator cell, and also the last decoding logic. And the IC, the practically what we are using in the market, okay, so the 7485 which will compare the 2 4-bit values, 2 4-bit binary values. And this is the what is the reference book, the Yarbrough, what the textbook what we have used here for the preparing the PPTs.